Welcome back to consecutive day 1043 of a diary of a Runpreneur. And today I want to talk to you about seasonal family gatherings. So please give this a subscribe, share, like and comment, as the more people we get in front of, the more money we raise on my fundraising mission to save the lives of children by attempting the ultimate ultra marathon. All the information about the challenge, how you can get involved, is in the link in the comments below. Thank you as always, and let's get started. So, seasonal family gathering. So it is the Easter here. It's Easter Sunday today, 2023, and we've got some 20 or so family members from both sides coming over to have Easter Sunday roast with us. And yeah, I think I've got mixed feelings about this, because when you have that many people come to your house, it's quite a stressful occasion, catering for that many people, and kudos for people who can do it in their stride. And in all fairness, my wife does 90% of it, but you know, I do my little bits and pieces, just getting stuff ready and the table set and all that type of stuff. She does all the catering, but she always tells me that she enjoys doing it, and you know, she gets a massive element of satisfaction of kind of taking the burden off her mother now, as generationally in the family it was always the kind of the oldest, well, not oldest, but normally like my wife's mother or my mother-in-law would be the person to do all the cooking at these type of events, and then it gets to a kind of a threshold where that generation gets to the stage where they pass the baton down to the next generation and so forth. And it's quite a kind of beautiful, really, in terms of how you grow up and your kind of granny's doing, or your nan is doing the family meals, then it's your mum or your mother-in-law, and then it comes down to your wife, and eventually it'll be your daughter and so forth. So it's just kind of family tradition, and but it's stressful, and I often question the amount of enjoyment that my wife or whoever's taking the lead in doing these type of events actually gets from them. But I don't think it's to do predominantly about the actual event itself. I think it's the more enjoyment comes from providing for the bigger family, and having everybody, hosting everybody around your house is it's a nice thing to do, and it bonds. These types of events are what bonds families together. And you know, I get stressed about it as well, because my wife's stressed, and then I get stressed, and it's just a bit stressy, as it probably is behind closed doors in many family households when doing something along these lines. But I think ultimately it's family is the highest value for me. So these types of events are so important because they are the glue, the bond to keeping a family tight knit. And it's so easy that when you get larger families to kind of break away and segregate a little bit. Just going past someone, so just bear with me a second. They do. And yeah, it's very easy, and I think that's what sort of kind of happened in different fragments of the family already. So these types of seasonal family gatherings are so important to bond the family together, because we all have busy lives, we all have our own agendas, we all have our own stuff going on in our lives, and it's often nice just to take a break from that on the seasonal holidays and make the most, and really try and cultivate those relationships with families, especially when they get larger and larger and larger, because it becomes more and more challenging to hold such a growing family together. So anyway, moral to the story today is, you know, for a lot of people, myself included, family's everything, and when you have the opportunity to do something to get everybody together, do it, because some family members won't be around forever, and also these types of events are what is the glue and the bond between families staying close or distant. So I'm just going past a horse. I just don't want to be kicked by it, so just bear with me a second. Morning. I hate running past horses or cattle or any beasts of that size, because you just look at their body makeup and you think, wow, that's a lot of power, a lot of muscle. If it just wanted to flick a leg at me, it would be the end of me. But anyway, yeah, back to the moral to the story. family for me is everything, and make the most of these occasions because they won't last forever. And I find it's a duty from each generation to generation to keep these traditions going, to ensure that families remain tight-knit, close-knit, because it's very, very easy for them to fragment and distance, certainly in the world we live in compared to the world we grew up in. Anyway, that's it for me today. Questions or comments, drop me a line. I'll respond to everyone. Do remember to give this a subscribe, share, like and comment, as the more people we get in front of, the more money we raise on my fundraising mission to save the lives of children by attempting the ultimate ultra marathon. All the information about the challenge, how you can get involved, is in the link in the comments below. Thank you as always. Stay positive, stay happy, and I'll see you again tomorrow.